Today I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm going to review another person's mock test. Now the mock test we are going to review is from a guy called Abby from AVADRIVE Driving School. An absolutely great guy, growing very, very fast. Very much DGN style. If you like that sort of thing, definitely check him out. And in this video, Abby does a mock test with a guy called Billy the Goat, also another YouTuber. Very entertaining. Check his channel out as well if you haven't already. But what I really want to know is, Abby, was this real? And I'm not the only one. Rebecca Alou also wants to know, is this real? And then T1, he also wants to know, is this real? Along with the other 300 people that have liked his comment. Or was this an act? And if the driving's not real, then the persona has definitely got to be for entertainment purposes. But we'll see. So as you see, we start watching the video. Abby's nice and calm with Billy, doing the normal thing, the introduction to the mock test, etc. And this guy's just plain old rude. I mean, I've been around the block a few times and I have never come across anyone that's ever stepped foot in my car, on YouTube or not, that's ever been that rude. Which is absolutely fine if this is for entertainment purposes, which I'm assuming it is. And then on top of that, Abby's not even reacting. It's just cool, you know, play it by ear. So either he's an absolute man of steel.
Do you feel it? How many lessons have you actually had?
Oh, manual?
Yeah.
No, 1.5.
1.5. Okay, that's fine.
Or he knew exactly what was coming. You took the guy out and he'd had 1.5 lessons. What does this even mean? What's 1.5 lessons mean? Is that 1.5 8-hour lessons? 1.5 hour lessons? Either way, I'm guessing it's not a lot. I mean, fair play for having the bottle to actually take someone out that's had 1.5 lessons. But don't tell me you didn't know exactly what was going to happen, because anyone could have told you that was going to end badly. This video was purely for the banter training. Don't get me wrong, I'm getting on board, choo-choo. I have never come across anyone that didn't know there was some form of question on the driving test.
Me question. Tell me how you would check the brakes are working. Have you got any idea?
By braking, innit?
Okay, yeah, that's correct.
Please, come on. And who's they? Seriously? Again, funny, but this is all pointing to not real. Who says that?
Long, bro.
As we move off, he should have checked his right blind spot again, because there was a gap between his last checks.
Can't fault that second fault at all. Didn't check over his shoulder. Deadly. Always check your blind spot if it's been more than a few seconds. Love it.
He also forgets to take his signal off. This could confuse other road users in thinking we are turning right before the junction we intend to.
No problem.
Third fault again. Can't fault it. Excuse the pun.
I hear people say this was next level, but for me this gear change was next level.
Next level indeed. Entertaining, but I'm not buying what you're selling. He went to neutral, then instead of carrying on down, he went back up before going all the way back down. Entertainment. Entertainment, I like it, but not real.
There's a mock test, innit?
Yeah.
So this is basically like my actual test.
Yeah.
Okay, let me actually drive properly. No mucking about, mate. No mucking about.
So this is basically actually my real test of like 5 minutes into the test. Come on, seriously?
This would have been a deadly collision.
Bro, that's my road, bro.
Okay, with that car coming, I'll give you that. That looked very real. A little bit scary as well. You were quick off the mark there. But yeah, stopping the car. Nice. This rolling back clip though, it's a real interesting one. Like, why is he continuing? He's been absolutely fine up to now. He pulled off absolutely fine at the start. So why is he not putting his foot on the brake? What's going on? He's also interestingly aware that there's no one behind him in this lane at all. Is it fact or is it fiction? And okay, even if it is real that he tried to pull out on the roundabout, there's no way you wouldn't be aware why someone tried to stop you at the roundabout when someone's coming around the roundabout. I'm not buying it, not buying it. Everyone knows you give way to the right on a roundabout, and if someone's coming across, you're gonna crash if you don't stop.
I just can't not move.
Okay, the roundabout looks a bit scary. Why he didn't signal, I don't know, because he signaled every other time. If there's one thing that he's been really good at, it's the signals. So why has he suddenly forgotten to signal? Don't know. Then on the roundabout again, we've got this rolling thing. Is it a thing? Would you risk it on a roundabout like that? I don't think you would. I think that's got to be real. That's got to be real, surely. Surely. Real dangerous, I know that.
Billy's driving quite slow and he should build his speed.
Billy is driving quite slow and he really should build his speed. And yes, absolutely great fault there. Using the overtaking lane, it's a nightmare. You should never be in the overtaking lane. Also, some people call the fast lane. if you're not overtaking, you should be in the normal driving lane. Otherwise, cars are going to undertake and they're going to beep, and people are going to be upset, and you're going to fail your driving test. What Billy did there was straight line the roundabout, which again, someone did that to me on a roundabout today, and I was very, very upset. You don't want to do that. 1, because it's going to really upset people. 2, because it's dangerous. 3, you're going to fail your driving test. Real or not? I'm going to say that's real because it's a really silly thing to do. If it's not, don't know. And there's cars in both lanes there, so it's a risky business, that. Oh, don't like that at all.
Why are you beeping, man? Keep driving, bro. Joe, man.
He's beeping because you're doing about 15 miles an hour in the overtaking lane, and he doesn't want to go 15 miles an hour.
My bad, mate.
Why on earth did he slam on there? And he hasn't even slammed on right at the line. He slammed on right far back. Interestingly, again, when he slammed on, there's no car behind him. Was this planned? Did he check that mirror first? Have a look. Have a look. Did he check that mirror before he made sure he slammed that brake on?
My bad, mate.
He's on a really wide road here that happens to be perfectly clear, and he happens to go really, really wide around the junction, which isn't okay. Is definitely going to affect you in your driving test, especially if another vehicle's coming the other way. But also, he's done every other junction turning left perfectly, so why suddenly now is he not able to turn left? And he knows what he's done. He's already said, my bad. So, real or not? Trust your Packer. Okay, this one really gets me, okay? Approaching the junction, all hunky-dory normal. If you watch here, he does have a good look around, checks his central mirror, makes sure there's no one behind him, and then before he gets to the junction, slams that brake on again. I don't know, I have my doubts with this one. Again, very entertaining, love. But real? I think not.
For me, bro, what's wrong with these guys, fam?
Okay, that again was damn right scary. If it wasn't real, you're a man of steel, because I couldn't do that. I mean, if it wasn't real, then my questions would be, why did you take this guy out? You knew this was never going to go down well. You're lucky that you got back in one piece, although it was very entertaining.
You terminated it? Well, I passed already?
Yeah.
But listen, I just thank my mom. Let's thank my dad. Let's thank everyone that basically helped me learn how to drive again. I'm trying to say it's been an emotional journey, but yeah, man. Tell me the good news, though, man.
This was the big giveaway for me. The test finished early, so I assume I passed already. Come on, that's entertainment value right there. Let's thank mum, dad, family. Yeah, that's Oscar's winner. And Billy, yes, I have subscribed because that was fantastic. That was a great performance. And Av, that was some fantastic education and entertainment as well, my friend. Very nicely done. Was some of it real? Yeah, I think some of it may have been real, maybe. If it wasn't, it was very well acted. Some of that driving was piss poor. But was all of it real? Hell no. I'm calling BS. There was 100% a big element of entertainment factor there, which I loved, by the way. Keep up the good work. So, was it real for me? No, it was not. That is my opinion. Let me know your opinions in the comments. Was it real or was it fake? And let me know if you want to see any more of these videos. And if you do want to do the opposite to this entertaining video and become a really good driver, have a look at my online driving course at joshuadrivinginstructor.com/you're a hero, or you can click on it here or in the description below. Have a look at what videos coming next if you want some tips for your driving test. Laters.